All right, everybody. This is it. The one and only part that I will begin with the movies that I've been watching in 2021. So one's a pretty big list, bigger than probably than my movies that I've seen in 2020. Um, Actually, no, it's exactly the amounts, but we're halfway through the year, more than halfway of the year. So, all right then, here we go. This is the first movie that I've watched, and all thanks to HBO Max. The Little Things. The Little Things. I'll be honest with you, I really love the cast. Denzel Washington, Rami Malek, Jared Leto. Both actors were fantastic. Jared Leto playing as the murderous character, playing as the murderous victim killer that pretty much like is in charge of like the whole scenario, which I'll get to in a bit. Rami Malek playing the police officer to pretty much like just to see who will get and everything, and then we got Denzel Washington, who is also a police officer, a sheriff, who is also trying to connect the dots between the murder victims and stuff like that. But I'll be honest with you, the movie is really good. But the fucking plot holes. There's so many plot holes in this movie that it is nonsensical. The movie and here's the thing, the cat, like I said, Jared Leto was great. Rami Malek was great. Denzel Washington, fantastic. But the story is good, but it leaves so many plot holes open, unsolved murder mysteries, and everything was just left open. And there is rumors that they're making a sequel, but I highly doubt it. I don't even know how many people watched the Little Things on HBO Max or in theaters, but I heard that the count was actually pretty high, that it has enough to make a sequel. So if they are, I hope we get to learn more about the more of the murder mysteries, because this movie has so many plot holes open. There was a kidnapped victim, a murder victim, and then like a flashback of like what Denzel Washington has been through with the murder scene. It's insane, and I cannot describe more, but that's all I can say about The Little Things. The movie is good, but damn it, it's just decent at best. It's a 6 out of 10 in my opinion. All right, Cherry. Damn, Tom Holland is fantastic in this movie, and I haven't even seen how much he can even improve on his acting, playing as a student, a soldier, a drug addict, and then a bank robber. He was fantastic, but the movie itself struggles a bit. The story, some of the characters, but Tom Holland's performance here was the highlight of the movie, and I thought he was fantastic. And I seen parts of the movie, I didn't see the full thing, but I seen like the scenes where shit hits the fan, and when he was in the military, but I haven't had a chance to see like the full thing. So it's kind of cheating, but you know what? I'm putting this in because I saw a little bit about this movie. But here, I'm gonna give the movie Cherry like about a 6 out of 10. So without a doubt, that's that. Oh my god, I don't want to talk about this movie. I really don't, and I was excited, but a bit concerned after this watching the second trailer. And here's the reason why. Coming to America was really one of my most anticipated movies, because I really want to see the next generation of what will happen next, who's going to be king of Zamunda or the queen, or how it's going to be. But here there's a bit of a plot hole that's Eddie Murphy's character, oh my god, I can't even, where do I even begin? Leslie Jones. Let's begin with that. Leslie Jones in this movie was, I hate to say it, she's funny, but here she was obnoxious, annoying, and I hate to say it too, because of this fucking plot hole in the movie, literally ruined the movie. I hated it, and what's so sad too is that Akeem literally just had 3 daughters, like a couple of daughters, and then the son, which he was like, man, I never had a son. Yeah, you did. You couldn't remember that freaking night that you had with Leslie Jones. And the CGI on that was fantastic, but Leslie Jones there, when she was introduced, I was like, oh my god, this is so cringy. It was so stupid. But I'll defend a few things. Some of the jokes were fun. Seeing the old characters make a return are great. But god damn it, the story, some of the characters, Leslie Jones, everything else about the movie was just terrible. Wesley Snipes was another good part about the movie. I liked him, really, really liked him, and So stupid how they trained up with their military. It is so fucking stupid, but it fits. But this movie, to me, in my opinion, it's like a fucking 5 out of 10. I hated it. It makes Coming to America 1 like look bad, really bad, and I was like, no. Coming to America 2, it's a fucking 5. Coming to America 1, 10 out of 10. I fucking love that movie. It's one of the greatest movies of all time, but this one is just terrible. Why did it exist? I don't know. I really want to see the next generation characters, but with that fucking plot hole open, it ruined everything. So with that, yeah. And here's another movie that's a bit kind of on the stupid side, but Tom and Jerry, the movie, with Michael Pena, Chloe Grace Moretz, both characters were great. Tom and Jerry also fantastic, but there was some characters here that were absolutely fucking stupid, and one of them is Scarlett Johansson's partner, even though he's going to be the baby daddy of Scarlett Johansson's second child. I'm jealous though, but what can you say? Anyways, he was stupid in the movie too, so like I liked the movie. It was great. It was decent at best. But some of the characters were completely stupid. Tom and Jerry were literally going to New York to like start new lives and stuff like that. But then Jerry pretty much, Jerry doing Jerry things, and then Tom doesn't want any like him in any part or anything like that. And it was fantastic, but some characters were stupid. The story is a bit okay, but what kept it going was Tom and Jerry. Chloe Grace Moretz, she was okay. Michael Pena was also too, but some of the other characters were obnoxiously stupid, and same thing with Scarlett Johansson's baby daddy. And everything else was okay. So the movie, to me, in my opinion, it's like a 5 out of 10. Alright, and here comes the one that, and I gave this movie a full, absolute review, but I'm going to talk about it again. Zack Snyder's Justice League, in my opinion, is, my movie of the year. And I know this movie came out in 2017, but this movie got a DLC release with a few new things that was cut out of the movie, and we got the footage back, and we put it all in the package of one with a new composer, which was Junkie XL, which I thought, to me, in my opinion, this rivals against the other composer, because there was some moments that the music fit, but here it was fantastic. There was a few notable ones that are a bit iffy ones. For example, the Aquaman scene and the Flash scene, and you guys know what I'm talking about. But to me, this movie was fan-fucking-tastic. 9 out of 10. Absolutely loved it. I wish we had more Superman. And fucking Warner Brothers, for fuck's sake, restore the Snyderverse. Please give us Batman versus Deathstroke. Please give us a Man of Steel sequel with Henry Cavill. Don't be fucking saying we don't know what to do with Superman. We want to reboot. Why reboot the fucking movie? You guys have something fantastic. We've been waiting for 8 fucking years for a fucking sequel for Man of Steel, and you guys still don't know what to fucking do. And even Zack Snyder even said that the sequel was going to be including Brainiac. I want that shit to happen. Giancarlo Esposito or Aidan Gillen to be Brainiac. I want those guys to be back too. And then also, hearing rumors that Jesse Eisenberg's character was going to come back as Lex Luthor. Say all you want about his character, but here, like in Justice League, his role was a bit small, but he wasn't acting a little or anything like that. But here, like, Zack Snyder's Justice League was just fantastic. It does set up, like, for future sequels, a Wonder Woman 3 sequel, even though Wonder Woman 1984 was, I'll do a review on that one soon. But I love Zack Snyder's Justice League movie, and I will admit this came out in 2017, but to me this movie is movie of the year, and it's cheating, but you know what, I don't care, and I loved it, and I want to keep talking about it more and more, but I just hope Warner Brothers gets their head out of their fucking asses and stop depending on Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Shazam, Suicide Squad, and then the Batman reboot. No, give us Superman. And then I know the Flash movie is being filmed right now, and the Shazam movie too, but come on, guys. Come on, give us a Man of Steel sequel. I've been waiting for that for a long time, and then give us Ben Affleck back as Batman. Please. I want to see more of his story arc. And he even admits he wants to do more, as long as Zack Snyder's involved. But that's the biggest problem, because Warner Brothers are being a bunch of corporate dickbags, because they don't want to make any more fucking movies, because they're too fucking corporate to make any more fucking decisions. At least there's some executives that do want to continue on, because look at Disney. Look at Disney and their Disney Plus episodes. And I'll get to that in a bit right now. But, like, come on, Warner Brothers. Please just get your fucking head out of your asses. Restore the Snyderverse. just give us what we want, because you guys like money, right? You want to make money? You want to make a little bit of extra millions of fucking dollars? You want to make hundreds of millions of dollars? This is your time. Make it happen now. Quit being so fucking stupid and annoying. And I hate to say this word, fucking retarded, because I hate using that fucking word. Get your fucking hand out of your asses and give us the fucking Snyderverse. Give us what we want. Please. I love Marvel so much, but I do want to see DC expand even further. But you guys are too busy getting your heads up your asses and being too fucking corporate about your fucking stupid decisions and saying that this is the way of the future. This is all a thing of the past. That's not the thing of the past. I want to continue that thing of the past and just keep going. Please. Because you guys are being fucking stupid and obnoxious. That's what it is. Anyways, I'm done rambling. Let's talk about another Tom Holland movie, Chaos Walking. This is also cheating. I've seen parts of it, but I haven't. But I've seen moments of the movie where it is. What's weird is that Tom Holland's character has like this weird ability where he's like talking to himself, but you can hear his thoughts outside of it, and it's kind of weird. For example, like when he's thinking about Daisy Ridley, he's like, "Oh, look at that beautiful woman right there." Ooh, it's like, and I'm like, "Oh, that's just awkward." It's awkward and stuff like that. Chaos Walking with Tom Holland's character, but some of the characters like Mads Mikkelsen, Nick Jonas, for example, is also there too, which he's actually pretty good. Daisy Ridley was also great, but the movie, I don't know, it's weird, but it's not bad. It's decent at best. Like I said, I only seen parts of the movie, but I haven't seen the full movie. So when I have a chance, maybe I'll do a full-fledged review if I can, because the movie was really good, but a bit weird, but maybe soon enough I'll get this too. And here's another one too, Nobody. I might watch this soon enough when it comes out on HBO Max or when I go back to the rental stores. No, Nobody was absolutely fucking amazing, and man, Better Call Saul, man, like, this is Better Call Saul, like, unleashed, and if you even, like, do something bad to him, he will fuck your shit up, and he is not even joking. And then, also seeing, Doc Brown, if you know what I mean, Doc Brown, from Back to the Future, Christopher Lloyd, there we go, Christopher Lloyd, holy shit, 80 plus years old, and he's still shooting guns, and I was like, holy shit, this guy still fucking got it, and he doesn't give a flying fucking shit, and he's still going nuts. And I will admit, the movie, I seen moments of the movie was fantastic, and how the way he goes in against the gangsters and beating the shit out of them with a frying pan and all that stuff was ridiculous. And then Christopher Lloyd was also the icing on the cake too. And I will admit, maybe soon enough I'll do a review on it, but to me, I'll give this movie like about a fucking 8 out of 10. The movie was fucking fantastic, and it's from the makers of John Wick, and it shows too, because you cannot deny the choreography in this movie. And here's another one that's right next to Justice League. It is Godzilla vs. Kong. It is fucking amazing. And I will do another full-fledged review on this soon enough when another future Godzilla movie or a Kong movie comes out. But Godzilla vs. Kong was absolutely fan-fucking-tastic. I love the CGI of the characters. The soundtrack was fantastic by Junkie XL. Yes, some of the side characters like Millie Bobby Brown, and then we have the father coming back again, and then we have Tarzan, or should I say Alexander Skarsgård, and then a few other characters too. Brian Tyree coming in the movie as new characters, and then of course we have Julian Dennison straight from Deadpool 2, and which were pretty good, but in the end, like, some of the side characters were good, and then of course Asa Gonzalez, who always comes out being the boss. I command you to do this, I command you to do that. Every fucking time I see her in every goddamn movie, she always does that. I command you to do this, I command you to do this. Bitch, fuck you, do it on your own, fuck off. And you know what? I hate to say this too. She's gorgeous and all, but goddamn it, in every fucking movie she's in, she's always in control and always in command, doing orders. Just like in fucking Baby Driver, Hobbs and Shaw, and then now fucking Godzilla vs. Kong. Seriously, lady, you're not the boss of anyone. Sometimes you're a bitch of everyone. Stop being like, making everybody your bitch. Everyone has a bitch, if you know what I mean by that. But anyways, I don't want to rag on, but like, seriously, in every movie she comes out in, she always acts like she's in control. Fuck you. And yeah, the monster fights was amazing. Mechagodzilla was awesome, and the central part of the Earth was also great. And I don't know, biggest negative about this movie was Godzilla not getting much screen time. It was more focused on Kong. It should have been called Kong versus Godzilla, but that happened in the past, which was Kong versus Godzilla, but they did the opposite, even though this kind of focused 75% on 60% on Kong, and then the other 40% was on Godzilla. And then 30% actually on Godzilla, and the other 10% is on the characters too. So that's my calculations too. But in the end, the fighting was was fantastic. Mechagodzilla was awesome, and everything everything else about the movie was just fan fucking tastic. And to me, it is movie of the year right next to Zack Snyder's Justice League. And to me, the movie was fan fucking tastic. All right, and then another HBO Max movie that I also did watch was Mortal Kombat. And as a fan of both these games, and I played a little bit of MK9, but not all of it, but Mortal Kombat 2021 was really good. But the first one holds a place in my heart. I love the first movie so damn much. It's on HBO Max. You can watch it. I love it. I know it's cheesy, and the lines and stuff like that, and I do love Cary Hiroyuki Tagawa as Shang Tsung. This Shang Tsung was okay, but there's no replacing Cary Hiroyuki Tagawa's Shang Tsung. Your soul is mine. And yes, he does say it here because after watching it the first time, I didn't hear him, but the second time I watched it, I was like, oh, he does say it. Your soul is mine. But he says it in a kind of faster way. And I did like the characters. Biggest negative about the movie was no Johnny Cage. You get to see a mention, a poster of Johnny Cage. There's rumors of The Miz being Johnny Cage, and I'm like, no, there's no way. I don't want him to be Johnny Cage at all. I do want the guy from Sons of Anarchy to be Johnny Cage because it's rumored that he might be the main lead for Johnny Cage. So I'm hoping for that too. And what the other negative I have about this movie too is that the soundtrack it's okay, it's meh, but we get to hear the Mortal Kombat theme, which is fucking tastic. The remix was really good, but it doesn't beat the original one without a doubt. I love that one the most, and Sub-Zero was also great, but Scorpion kind of takes a bit of a backseat. How the way they introduce him in the beginning, it starts off really strong, and then we get to see Scorpion at the very end of the movie, which the fighting in the movie is just fantastic. And then Cole Young, I hate to say it, he was wood as a plank. And I don't know, like, I love the actor, he's great, but here he wasn't as charismatic or entertaining in this movie. And I thought, to me, it didn't fit well. And I'm kind of upset that Cole Young wasn't an interesting character, and that there is a twist in the movie that supposedly is related to Scorpion, and with that we kind of get a little bit of levity to that too. But what I did like that is that the original actor of Scorpion says, like, welcome to the next generation. But in the end, I just hope in the next movie, if we're gonna get a sequel, if we're gonna see more of Cole Young, but this time don't be Plank as Wood. Please be a little bit charismatic, just like Kano, because Kano in this movie was fan-fucking-tastic. I loved him, and he was great. Liu Kang was also great, but he kind of took a bit of a backseat on this one. Kung Lao was fantastic. Sonya Blade was great. Jax was great. Some of the other characters were meh. Cabal, I didn't even expect him to have so many freaking lines, and even though he kind of was a bit cheesy with the lines too, but hey, anyways, it was good. But in the end, I am excited for the sequel, but I just hope that in a future movie it does good. But in the end, I give this movie like around either a 7 or an 8. I'm stuck between those numbers too, so I might be putting it on my list. And here's another one too. Another Saw movie, Saw 9, or should I say Spiral. I thought it was decent. Chris Walker was great. The character who was his new partner, suspiciously, we already know what he was up to, and I saw it kind of coming, and I was like, I know that this guy's gonna be behind all the murder scenes. And Samuel L. Jackson was also great too, playing the father of Chris Rock. But damn it, you know how every Saw movie ends, right? It ends in a way like the villain always wins. The villain always wins. The villain always wins. And I'm like, when the fuck are they gonna stop these motherfuckers, man? Like, when are they gonna stop the Jigsaw guys and put them into a complete end? I know that they've been milking the fucking Saw franchise for a long time. This is like the fucking 9th movie already. Saw 1, Saw 2, Saw 3, Saw 4, Saw 5, Saw 6. Saw the final chapter, which wasn't Jigsaw, and then now we got Spiral, and then we have another one coming soon, which I'm like, god damn it, like, when is this gonna end? But I don't know. I don't even know how they're gonna call it 10th movie now. I don't even know if they're gonna call it Saw X or something like that. So, to me, this movie is like a fucking 5 out of 10. It's average at best. But in the end, like, let's see what they're gonna do with Saw X, even though that's rumored that they're gonna be calling it that too. Anyways, Army of the Dead. This is also Zack Snyder's movie too. This movie was great, colorful, love the action, love the characters, but Dave Bautista was great, and man, like putting his comedy to the side and here acting very serious and like emotional and stuff like that was great. But fuck his daughter. She is a piece of fucking shit. I hated her in this movie. If you thought Cassandra Cain from Birds of Prey was awful, this one even beats it by a mile away. Fuck this character. And I hate to say this too. The movie was great, but why, Zack Snyder, do you end movies in a fucking sad note? Why? Just like 300, just like Sucker Punch, just like Batman v Superman, and now you got Army of the Dead. That's 5 movies, and Dawn of the Dead too. Also, what the fuck? And there's connections to that movie too, but it's sort of connections, but still. What the fuck, Zack Snyder? Why do you end movies in such a depressing way? That's 6 out of the 10 movies that you end in a very depressing way. And I don't understand. Why do you always keep fucking doing that? All the fucking time you do that, and it's a reputation that you've been doing since day fucking one. Why? The movie was great, but if you would have made at least one character, I don't know. Spoiler alert, Batista, if you would have been left alive, he would have been sticking around, but still. And then some of the characters that I did like ended up biting the dust. And I hate to say it, almost everyone fucking dies in the team except the daughter who was a piece of fucking shit. Fuck her, dude. And I don't know. And then the mission kind of felt stupid because I was like, man, like just to go get there's a zombie invasion. I need money out of this thing. Please get it out as much as possible. I will make your worthwhile. And I thought it was stupid, but at the same time, okay, it's a stupid zombie Call of Duty mission, so let's just fucking do it. Which the action scenes were the true highlight of the movie, and especially the part where they got the money and they're on the way, on the run over there at the casino area. And I thought that scene was fan-fucking-tastic. Zeus, the character, the big zombie bad guy who was responsible for the zombie outbreak, was fucking great, but god damn it, like, and then there was a moment where he puts on the mask and was like, I'm Batman. I love that. I thought it was freaking hilarious. And yeah, I'm putting this on my top 10 list despite its depressing ending, getting the characters killed off, and then a stupid decision that they actually did, like, come over here and get my money out of the zombie apocalypse while they nuke the whole place. What the fuck? And I was like, no. But still, I'm putting this on my top list. But Army of the Dead to me was like about a 7 or an 8 out of 10. I'm very divided between those numbers, so it's hard to pick. A Quiet Place 2 was the one and only movie that got my seat back in the movie theaters, and I missed going to movie theaters after 15 fucking months. A Quiet Place 2 was great, but it doesn't beat the first one at all. I love the first one. To me, the first one is like a 9 out of 10. This one's like about an 8 out of 10. It repeats itself how it does, but in the end, it like ends like, and I'm like, and this was like the same formula how it was in the first movie, which ain't bad, but still it kind of gets a deducted point. But then it ends in the middle, and I'm like, okay, wait, what? And I'm like, But still, the movie was great. It's fantastic, and it's great to see, great to be back into the movie theaters and to go watch this too. And yeah, I absolutely liked it. And then another movie that I went to go watch in the movie theater was Cruella. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And to me, Emma Stone as Cruella was fan-fucking-tastic. I really did love Horace and Jasper a lot. The characters were great. The lady, the villain, she was a fucking bitch. Fuck her. And there is a plot twist in the movie that I'm not going to say, but I was like, oh, I didn't see that coming. And after that, like, I was like intrigued. And I thought here we're going to see Cruella, like, you know, be a complete piece of shit. But no, here she's kind of like a likable hero because here she doesn't kill Dalmatians. She kind of like finds a way to, like, you know, I killed Dalmatians. Look what I did. Ha 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 ha. But no, the Dalmatians were there. And then it sets up, like, you know, like a future 101 Dalmatians movie. But I don't know if they're going to be doing that too. So let's see how that goes. The movie was great. So I think it's like an 8 out of 10. Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard. I'll watch that one soon, but I heard it was much more better than the other movie. Sadly, it didn't make a whole ton of money at the box office, but maybe soon enough, I'll check it out. And then Luca, maybe soon enough I'll check it out when it comes out on Blu-ray and DVD. I'm not paying fucking $30 on Disney Plus. Fuck that. I am not paying $30 for that too. And I know it's $7 to pay for Disney Plus, but at the same time, paying $30 just to watch a movie, unlike HBO Max, you don't pay jack shit. I thought to me it was fucking stupid, but in the end, maybe soon enough I'll check out Luca because I love Pixar movies and I thought they're fantastic. And then Soul, I never checked that movie out, but maybe soon enough I'll look at that too. Fast and Furious 9, that's another movie that I just checked out recently in the movie theaters, and cars in fucking space. I was literally losing my fucking mind. The movie it's stupid, it's funny, it's great, but goddamn, I was like, man, when is the next Fast and Furious movie going to take place in space? This is it. This is the moment, and I was like trying to figure out, like, man, fuck logic out the window. Screw everything about about like how the stunts appear, and yeah, none of these characters were completely dead. So fuck being like, you know, dead. Now you're now undead. Now we're all immortal, and they kind of like acknowledge that too in the fucking movies. Like we're still sticking around. How the fuck are we still alive? That's the biggest question I want to know, and it still keeps me thinking, like, how the fuck are these characters alive, especially doing these stupid ass nonsensical freaking car accidents, and especially the fucking magnet scenes, which I was like, man, I want to see someone's piercing just. But no, that never happens. But that if we would have saw that happen, that would have been a complete disaster. Having like, you know, piercings here, and all over the place. Oh man, that would have been fucking terrible. And John Cena was okay as the villain, even though he was a bit more serious in this movie too, and it kind of felt a little off guard from that. But in the end, Fast and Furious 9 was just fuck logic out the window. It's all about family and space, and I thought the movie was a fucking 7 out of 10. Maybe it's going to be on my top 10 list, despite how stupid, dumb, and how unlogical this movie is. And fuck being dead now that you're completely immortal. And it's like saying, like, that character's dead. Nope, he's alive. Who knows if Gal Gadot's character is going to be alive in the fucking 10th movie, because fucking shit. Even though she does make a cameo, but it's like, it's like old archive footage, so it's good to see Wonder Woman there. Man, but anyways, that's about it too. And then let's talk about some classic movies that I did watch. American Graffiti, I watched it all thanks to Far Cry 5. Only you. Don't copyright claim my video, YouTube. I thought the movie was amazing, and I loved it. 10 out of 10. I watched that movie 3 times, and I thought the movie was fan-fucking-tastic. The Warriors, come out to play. I was like, man, I really want to watch this movie. I finally got the chance, and I absolutely fucking loved it. Only negative, I wish the final confrontation would have been a bit more climactic, but it was a bit anticlimactic, and I was like, damn it, this movie would have been a 10 out of 10, but fuck, that ending was anticlimactic. But still, in the end, the movie was fan-fucking-tastic, and I absolutely loved it. And then I checked out Blade Runner, the final cut, the original one, and I thought the movie was amazing. You thought this was the real inspiration of like everything from like cyberpunk futuristic stuff like Cyberpunk 2077. And Blade Runner was absolutely amazing. I loved it. I think to me the movie is like a fucking 10 out of 10, and I absolutely fucking loved it. And maybe soon enough I'll try it. I'll give it another watch, and maybe I'll do a review on it too. And then later on down the line, I'll check out the HBO Max movie that just came out recently. The one with Benicio del Toro and Don Cheadle. I forgot the name of what it was. And then there's Space Jam, the Next Legacy. I'll be doing a Space Jam 1 review on that one soon. And then maybe down the line, I will be doing a WandaVision, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and Loki review, because I really want to check those out. I don't have Disney Plus just yet because I'm literally saving money up to buy myself a 4K Ultra HD TV now that 8K is literally trying to put itself back on the put itself on the map. And I want to get those, but fuck. $3,500 for a 4K TV? Get the fuck out of here. No. And maybe down the line, I'll check it out. And soon enough, I will maybe I will check out Disney Plus, but I just hope we get a better deal to have, like, you know, HBO Max, Disney Plus, Netflix, Amazon, and then Hulu, and we paid it all for one package for one price. I hope there's something like that too, because I want to get a bundle like that too, because I'm paying fucking $170 of cable. It's not for me, it's for my mother. But I've been telling my mom, like, no more, that's it. And then I'm gonna add Sling TV so they can add like the basic cable and stuff like that, so she can watch it all for herself. So yeah. Anyways, everybody, that is it. I will be doing a full-fledged review on Black Widow in the upcoming days, and then later down the line, I will be doing a game review, which Square Enix, Crystal Dynamics, and Eidos. Maybe Eidos, prepare yourselves, because I'm going to rip you guys a new fucking asshole on this game, because you have no fucking idea how much I've been holding up in this game. So, be prepared for those, guys. Anyways, guys, see you on the next video. Take care, everyone.